So welcome everybody. We're going to talk to you today about the Second Life, which is a new way to express yourself online, taking on different types of roles. And we're going to relate this back to an article we recently read, which is based on the five-stage model by Salmon. Developed in the 1990s, it has transformed into inform online learning and development practice across many levels, especially in online and blended learning among higher education. So first thing we're going to do is break down the five stages here, which begins with access and motivation. This is drawing a connection to the need to be here. We're drawing the students, the users into our virtual world. Now that's going to be happening by engaging other students. Moving into the second stage, which is online socialization. Here we're going to be partnering people where they're able to talk, discuss, and engage, going around the different activities here. For this purpose, we're going to be using the American Cancer Society page. Next comes information exchange, where the users are going to be able to communicate using different types of tools. One is a chat box. The other is going to be actual speaking. Now, combination of these is going to be possible depending on where you are, if you're in the same space as other people. After that is coming the knowledge construction, where you're going to be piecing together different things collected, different exhibits, other ways of learning is going to be coming from talking and discussing with each other. The final round comes back to development, which is the highest level of engagement, where you're going to be actually having discussions. The moderator, the facilitator, the teacher is going to be able to come back and actually have a discussion going. So the last thing that I'm going to talk about before passing it over to Shannon is about a case study. And one of these is an actual space which has been created to represent the Hindu Kush Mountains, where students are going there to teleport in, discuss, and learn a little bit about each other before going on in the game.
Okay. So basically what I'd like to do is show you one of the things that we learned in Second Life, which is how to become more familiar with your avatar. And as you can see here, we have an avatar, and part of what makes this become personal is just actually the personalization of the clothing, for instance. Like you want to choose whether you have longer or shorter leggings, or you can choose hair color. You can do any number of these things to choose your avatar. And one of the things that it mentioned in the article was how students would, if they would see another avatar that was dressed the same way, that they would want to immediately go ahead and change their avatar into something that was more personalized. So the more that you're able to personalize the avatar, the better off and the more connected that you became with them. And also in the article, it speaks to how people start feeling connected to their avatar as if it was an extension of themselves.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Lisa?
Okay. Okay, next is online socialization. And what that is after you kind of connected with your avatar, you want to go out into the Second Life and begin to make connections with other avatars. By chat, you can use chat, a chat box, or you can even speak through your microphone on your computer to begin to make connections with people. Also, you can move from place to place. If you look at the search bar at the top, you can move from place to place. Right now, we're in the American Cancer Society, but there's all kinds of different places that you can move into to move around and learn, or just socialize, meet people, or build your own Second Life.
Okay. So when you, once we enter, or you're inside the American Cancer Society room, and you meet other avatars there, you can actually have chat sessions, and you can use forms of communication with chat, or you can actually speak to them as a speaker, and we're going to just demonstrate how the chat session can work. When you go there, you establish communication, and you can just begin your dialogue. And we're demonstrating that session. And now that you also under information exchange, also what you can also do is you can exchange information by using certain displays. So here in the American Cancer Society room, we're going to go to what they call a garden. And how you go through it is you go through it and you click on this little icon, and it will teleport you to the garden section of the American Cancer Society. Now, in the garden section, we're going to come to a place that's very special in the hearts of people who've been affected by cancer, whether directly or indirectly. So you'll see they have pictures or displays of different people. So we're going to actually go to a person who is affected by cancer, and we're going to read about them. And this is a way of displaying information about those who are close to your heart, who've been affected by cancer. So for an example, we're going to go to this particular person, this particular baby. On the picture, you'll see that side, and there's a welcome, and after there's a welcome, then you actually see information about the person. It's Christopher Brewer, and in memory of, and also it has the dates in which Christy, it talks about her life. She became a real life angel on September the 18th in 2008. And it talks about praying for her family. This gives you basic information. This is a way to exchange information.
Okay, is it mine?
Yes.
So the other thing we want to talk about is knowledge transfer, and there's many ways to do that, but the way that it's set up in this site is they actually have a resource library where you can go to and look up any information on cancer treatments or anything having to do with the current status of research that's going on as well. So we'll go and we'll actually use the teleport function again. That's what we used before. But the teleport function actually takes you to different places in the world. And in this Cancer Society, you can see we're back up to this main place where we have the bars with the pie. And we go to the resource library. In the resource library, you have access to, oops, I'm flying. You have ways to get involved. But here's one that we show, which is actually the research portal. And when you get to the research portal, you click on it, and it'll tell you about different funding. And then it actually can take you out into a link where you can go out to outside information. And this tells you right now about the research funding. And that's one way of doing information transfer.
Right. So another thing, and just in reflecting, the final stage of this five-part model is development, and it's kind of reflecting on our experiences and seeing how we can apply it to our own professional lives. So in looking at this avatar, we use the American Cancer Society. How many of you, by show of hands, can use this in your professional life, or can see how an avatar will be relevant in your professional lives? Okay, so let us know, what is it, what kind of work do you do, or how will an avatar help you? And give me someone else. All right, we're talking. talking. And before we let Derek come back up, we're going to pass out this information, and this information is a synopsis of the 5 steps in the model. It shows you how that you can get to a kind of maneuver around the Second Life platform, and we're going to let Derek come up to end it.
Yeah, so lastly, I wanted to talk about how this is actually relevant in real time, because as fun as this has been, it's been more of a learning experience for me. I am trying to take this type of technology and leverage it in my everyday work. I'm hoping to be developing some web games for children to learn through Arigatao International in Geneva, and being able to use this type of self-guided learning combined with technology so that students, people, anybody really can take advantage of this to log in, create a character, get involved, get informed, share information. And if this could spread, we could see that the future of online education is going to be moving more towards this type of Second Life technology, and it's just going to be real interesting to see. All right, Calvin, so I think it's about time we get out of the American Cancer Society. Where do you want to go?
Well, you know what? Let's go to Rio. Let's make it international.
Okay, Rio de Janeiro, how do I get there? We can go together.
All right, how about if we go to destinations and click on destinations?
All right, destinations.
And then you're going to see we're in the category section.
Right.
And within the category section, you're going to see what's hot now. The next one is featured event, editor's pick, new friendly. You see international. You're going to click on international.
All right, I'm in. Oh yeah, Moscow, Turkey.
The icon on the left you should see is Brazil, Rio.
All right, you want to go to Rio?
Let's go to Rio.
All right, let's teleport. All right, here I am. I see you. Okay.
We are in Rio.
All right, so let's figure out first where we're at here. There's some different icons that we can go to get some more information on places to visit, it looks like.
Right.
Well, how about we fly around for a minute and see if we can get a visual.
All right.
All right, let's put this on flying mode.
All right, let me get on flying mode with you.
All right.
All right.
All right, try not to get lost.
Okay, I'm going to try to follow you.
All right. Coming over the beach here. Oh, there you go. Try not to hit a tree. Oh, there's a place for rent. Check out a new spot to live.
This is very good for people with that's international.
Yeah.
With ESL, because they can look at different things. If you are ESL learner, you can see rent. You can see how things are done in Rio. You can go to different countries.
Sure.
And see how things are done.
So I'm on the rooftop over here on the other side of this mountain. A lot of signs for rent.
Yes. Oh, I see you up there.
Oh, you see me?
How do you go higher?
Yeah, I think that you have to go up and over. Where are you at?
I just flew over. I'm coming towards the concert where the band is.
All right. Well, I guess we're able to get a good sense of these different destinations. We can go and start exploring them together and maybe not be in this alone. It's pretty convenient to be able to share.
Yeah, this is a good learning